When you feel like giving up, don't know how to react, bump this. Okay. Now he dreamed big when he was young, but now he's older and feels he knows better. Thought better days would
Just behavior only.
Well, I'm gonna make Jerry Lewis apologize. That's what he got him from.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all having me.
But for the people out there, tell them a little something about yourself, man.
Myself, ain't too much to say about myself. I like to stay humble as possible. I'm an upcoming hip-hop artist out of Cleveland, Ohio. I've made moves here in Chicago with Ministry Studios as well as LP Design, which is a major networking and design, graphic, web design, whatever you may need. That's the sister of my producer, Killer. We started up a label about in 2008 called Killer Beats Entertainment, and we slowly progressing to the top. So basically, I go by the stage name of R.O.X, meaning Reason of Existence. And Cleveland is my hometown. That's what I rep to the death.
I think you spelled existence wrong. I'm not trying to correct you on that.
You is correct. Oh, you correct.
I mean,
You know everyone has their own rendition
nah, but that's
of
dope. I
certain
like
things.
that. You got like Channel 5 News here, like, it's something.
Yeah, Channel 5 News, we did something big up at Abbey Pub. You know, like I was saying, the lady LP Design, that runs LP Design, is also my manager, Larry Phillips. She put together this networking event 23rd of last year at the Abbey Pub. Consisted of Mickey Halstead, Scooter Chose. It had a blending of blog networks from Go Where Hip Hop, Chicago Hip Hop Connect. It didn't have the turnout that I liked, but I feel like the progression we've made in the industry, the next time we do so, it'll be something that'll blow you away.
Okay, that's what's up. Well, how would you describe your music to people?
Different. I mean, it's definitely going to have that Cleveland swag to it, Chip the Rip, Break Cash, nothing like MGK. All I can really tell you to do is listen. I mean,
can I ask a question? You said Cleveland swag. Was that before LeBron left or after LeBron?
Screw LeBron.
I don't even know who LeBron is.
Thank you.
That's what.
Thank you.
Cool.
LeBron is whack as hell.
All right, you on the same page.
Yes.
LeBron who?
What made you change? What made you
Right.
change course?
LeBron who?
The man
I've never
motherfucked
cared
one
for him.
teammate and all of a sudden he's a bad person. Right.
Wow.
His mother's a grown ass
He
woman.
ain't a bad person, he's to blame.
Yeah, he's just,
Some people
he has a
born
lot of
that
bitch
way.
asses.
He can't control it.
He really does.
Like-
He truly does. He has no sportsmanship, none whatsoever. He does not know how to be a team player.
Wow, this used to
You
be
know,
my job to
he
bash
just,
LeBron.
you know, hey.
I'm hoping Braylon Edwards whoops his ass.
Oh,
Wow.
That would be
Get
nice.
into it now.
That would be
But I ain't
nice.
say that.
That would be nice.
So-
So, reason of existence, which is completely deep. I mean, I can try to figure out where it came from so many different directions, but I already know where it came from. But the fact that you are a survivor of gunshots and someone told you that it's definitely a reason why you're here.
True. It actually started off, my rap name was Cocaine when I was growing up.
That's a
And
beautiful
as
name.
dumb as that may sound.
Jay loves cocaine.
I had a good basis behind it. You know, I feel like being a Caucasian rapper coming up, I have music that's addictive.
Oh, I didn't know you were
rock and back
Caucasian.
and
Let me
forth.
see it.
I'm Italian. I mean, whatever you want to call it. I'm me.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
But in the event when I was trying to get signed and I was working with Sony Music, they said your name's not marketable. You need to figure something out. It took the longest for me to figure something out. I really couldn't, you know, fathom changing my name for somebody else. So when I finally came up with the idea, I said, you know, you heat cocaine up, it turns into crack. Well, crack's not marketable either. And, you know, Rock is a person who originally started me in rapping, and I didn't want to take his name, so I feel, you know, Rocks was going to be perfect. Then we made the anagram. So, you know.
Wait a minute, I can't believe they told you that cocaine is not marketable.
You know, we had
Cocaine
cocaine with Snoop
sells
back
the
in the
most.
day. Oh yeah, I got it. The name itself is not
When you used
marketable.
to say crack is whack.
That's my problem with
Maybe
them
that was
labels,
a-
man. Them labels don't know everything, man. Cocaine is
But I
marketable.
like reason of it, you know.
Oh,
reason.
I like it too, but I'm just saying, don't say cocaine.
Because
ain't
cocaine,
marketable.
people can get addicted to your music.
Exactly.
Exactly, and that's the way I felt.
Man, that's crazy.
But if I could, I would have no name and I just let you listen to my music. My music is something that I feel like everyone should get a chance to listen to eventually.
And you had a feature with Khaled M. God damn.
Yeah, we did some big things on this last album. I feel like it kind of got slept on. It was Now or Never. I just had a daughter in June, so I really felt like thank you, man. Where my direction was heading with my career. I'm 27 years old. There's only so long you can struggle as an underground hip hop artist, putting all your own money into it before you become a weak father or just a weak person in general because you put your priorities behind your goals and dreams. So at this point, you know, I felt like it was now or never. The album got slept on. A lot of the reason is because I was impatient and I pushed it out. So this time I decided not to give up. Go ahead and give you a mixtape, give you a little more style, and what's going on in my life is going to be portrayed throughout my music.
Nice. Now, who are some of the artists that you looked up to that inspired you to become a hip hop artist?
Oh man, I grew up, like my producer loves to say this to me all the time. I grew up in Cleveland. When I was about 12 years old, I could tell you from the time I was 12 to 17, I listened to nothing but Pac and Bone. Like I grew up in foster care, so I grew up in so many different foster homes. Some of my white families in foster homes wouldn't let me listen to rap, so I'd be sneaking around listening to my Pac. And then they put me in the hood in Cleveland in a black foster home, and they would promote me listening to Pac. So it was just, you know, I had such a strong upbringing off Pac, and I know a lot of rappers do nowadays, but once I actually got to branch out and listen to artists, nowadays I listen to everybody from Mickey Halstead to J. Cole's hands down one of my favorite rappers. T.I. is my biggest influence. So, you know, your normal rappers out there, but I definitely enjoy something of substance more so than the bullshit that clogs up the airways nowadays.
Is it true that you were inspired by DMX?
I love his heart and soul that he put into his music originally. I feel like he got lost along the way.
His first 2 albums was dope.
Amazing. I give him 3. I give him the first 3. I give him the first 2 solid.
Dope, it just fucked everything up.
Yeah, I mean, he's a perfect example of what not to do when you get in the industry. I mean, Bloodline Records could have boomed. You know, you had the locks on there, but you chose to, again, put your priorities behind your goals. So, basically, like he was saying, I know I stepped over that whole Dave Koresh and Khaled M. The last album had a lot of big Chicago artists. I got so much love for Chicago because y'all have more drive than a lot of cities do. And not to mention, y'all, it's starting to come around to where artists are giving love to each other here, which is something that doesn't happen throughout the U.S. And it's the most frustrating thing for an artist who's really talented. You putting out albums that are amazing, yet no one's actually listening to them. So, man, I would hate to see wasted talent. I think that we all work together and unify this. It'd be a better movement.
Exactly. So what do you think is the perfect formula for making a dope hip-hop record? What does it take?
Staying true to yourself. If you listen to my music, you'll know that I never talk about chains. I don't talk about jewelry. I don't talk about shit that I don't have. I mean,
do you talk about white women?
I don't prefer white women, but if it came up in subject, yeah. I mean, I prefer any woman in general, but you know, I like a little ethnicity to me. I like a little Hispanic woman. I moved down south for that reason.
Women of color.
Yeah, woman of color. You know. We're not even touching base on this today. I'm not ready. Now you got me nervous.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Everybody want to have a Blake Griffin looking baby, man. It's cool. What's up, Lori? How you doing over there?
Everybody want to have a what?
A Blake Griffin looking baby.
Nothing wrong with it.
You be getting money like Blake Griffin.
There's nothing wrong with that. So you said being true to yourself is a great formula for having a great hip hop record.
I think it's mandatory. Honestly, what is put out nowadays that clogs up the airwaves is all this bragging about your money, bragging about your chain when you don't even own your own house and you don't have a car. Like, it doesn't make sense to me, you know. So at this time, like, I do a positive, like, there is going to be some hood stuff on this mixtape taking you back to my origin, but there's also going to be the progression that I spoke about, showing you about my daughter, about my son that I don't get to see, and the struggles that I go through every day in life. So I really want y'all to take heed to what I'm doing this year. As of right now, I may end up having to cut the interview a little short. I'm going to shoot a video that I've been doing for the last 2 days, and then at 4 o'clock I'll be back in here to start the recording of the mixtape. So it's big things. Matt Biondo, who's actually filming right now, is going to be doing the video as well, and we're doing a showcase at Miller Street Studios called The Movement. And again, it's all about Chicago hip-hop.
And when is that going to be?
I don't think we have a set date on that. We're going ahead and just accumulating all the footage that we need. And I believe once we get something a little more firm, we have some promo videos on Facebook and whatnot. But once we get something a little more firm, I definitely will keep in touch and hopefully be back on the show with
you. Yeah, let us know anytime. And you don't have a date for the mixtape either?
The mixtape, the problem with last time, like I said, the mixtape last time, I feel like I rushed it out. So this time, I'm really I want to be comfortable. I want to listen to it in full and know that this is something that I want to put out before I choose to this time.
That's what's up. So you got to get out of here, man?
I do, man. I got to head over to this scene. But like I said, I can't explain to you how much I appreciate y'all having me on. Shout out to Lori D, Jay Davis. Again, what was your name? I didn't get introduced.
You can call her Candy Cone.
Candy.
That's what I'm going to call her.
Candy Cone?
Candy
Right
Cone.
there.
That's a
Right.
new one.
Okay.
CB, don't start. Jay, don't.
It's
You
CB.
need to stop it.
Sign out. Peace, love, and soul.
Thanks, man.
Okay. Killer Beats Entertainment. When you feel like giving up, don't know how to react, what you do? Bump this, okay? Now he dreamed big when he was young, but now he's older and feels he knows better. Thought better days would come, but time passed and it got no better.